Silly. What are they selling back in the country? Widgets. This is a problem that plagues this book. What is exactly that it is that he's doing? Okay, this is akin to in the first book learning and expecting that the audience, or not the audience, excuse me, the writer is supposed to walk you through exactly what is being done top to bottom. You don't really, learn, let's say, the first issues of a lot of different books, what exactly they do on their off time, if you will. Definitely if they have other jobs, right? You don't learn what exactly Tony Stark and his business is certainly doing. You don't learn exactly what Wayne Enterprises are doing. In fact, a lot of that's been sort of built upon. So it's not anything unique to this. I don't know why you need to know exactly what it is. However, if you do read the actual book, you often make these critical errors when you don't go into things in good faith. You can sort of pick up what is happening on this ranch. OK, you can sort of see that there's livestock. There is, I don't know if you're just blind and you don't necessarily know what some of these particular barns and buildings actually look like. But you see a lot of that even on the first time that you see the actual ranch. However, you can also pick up on that when there's a scene where they're actually on the ranch. You learn the name of the ranch as well. We don't just tell you and hold your hand through it, but you know the scene where it goes back in the country. You see Silman Ranch. He is talking to a gentleman that ends up purchasing actual goods sort of from them. Again, if you put two and two together, you can think that they're selling maybe meat of some sort. There's livestock. But either way, that's such a silly thing to nitpick. Like, why would you need to know on the first issue? Why is it a requirement that you know exactly what is being done? It's a ranch. Why would you need to know that? Are they farmers? It says what is exactly. And also, there's a scene after that where you see cattle. Let me go to the actual scene where you see Sam and you see ranch workers with actual livestock. It's in the actual book, dude. You just have to read it. That's all it is that you have to do. You have to make choices because these choices define the characters. What I guess this guy wants me to do is hold his hand. I disagree that comics, that's all that it's about, is just holding a hand. You can put cues in there and you can have the audience pick up on certain things. I think that's the beautiful thing about comics and theorizing and all of that stuff. The fandom start to have conversation. I think you're probably doing it wrong where you're being so obvious with every single little detail, but also this is the first book.